We're here to really pull apart interesting materials so you get the core ideas fast.
Yep, efficiently.
Exactly. So today, we're looking closely at a pencil drawing workshop. It's from the Institute of Islamic Art and Architecture.
Ah, okay. So kind of a structured approach to drawing.
Totally. We've got the syllabus, the objectives for their 10 lab sessions. Think of this as like your shortcut through their program.
Getting the essence of sketching, maybe even touching on its contemplative side.
You got it. Both the art and maybe something a bit deeper. So this workshop, it seems really systematic.
Right, a journey, starting with the absolute building blocks.
Okay, so lab 1, it kicks off with tools, pencils, obviously, but also how you hold them.
Which sounds super basic, but it really matters, right? Different grips, different marks.
For sure. And then straight into shading, they cover hatching.
The parallel lines.
Plus hatching.
Layering those lines.
And blending, for that smooth look.
Okay, and how do you practice that?
With a sphere, just drawing a simple ball.
Ah, the classic sphere. It's perfect for learning how shading creates like a 3D illusion, making something flat look round.
It really is fundamental.
Yeah.
Then lab 2 gets into expressive lines and gesture.
Ooh, okay. So less about perfect outlines.
Yeah, more about capturing energy, movement, quick sketches, often figures. It's about like feeling the form.
Getting the essence, the posture,
Yeah.
like the life force of it almost, quickly.
Exactly. Then light and form. This is huge.
This is where things start to look solid, I bet.
Totally. Understanding the light source, how it hits shapes, creates highlights, shadows. They use geometric shapes for this still life.
Right. Nailing down light and shadow is just critical for depth in any kind of art, really.
Definitely. After that, it's texture time.
How to draw, like wood versus glass.
Yeah. Wood, fabric, metal, glass. They practice with texture swatches. It's kind of amazing how pencil marks can suggest how something feels.
Requires really looking, doesn't it? Seeing how light reflects differently, then finding the right marks, building a visual vocabulary.
It does. Then, a shift towards nature. Leaves, flowers, trees.
Organic forms.
Yeah, really studying them. There's an exercise just focusing on the details of a single leaf.
Nice. Encourages that mindful observation, looking closely at nature's pattern.
It makes you see things differently. Then, architecture comes in.
Okay, sketching buildings.
Basics, yeah. Building forms, perspective. They mention 2-point perspective specifically.
Where the lines go back to 2 points on the horizon. Key for buildings.
Right. And details. The example is sketching a mosque facade or a dome.
Interesting. Bringing in cultural context there, too.
Subtly, yeah. Then people, starting with portrait basics.
The face, proportions.
Exactly. Proportions of the face, where things go. The exercise is just a simple face, getting the placement right. Structure first.
Foundational stuff for drawing people. Gotta know the
And then they build on that with the full figure.
the whole body.
Introduction to it, anatomy, posture, balance, sketching a standing figure, maybe using simple shapes first to understand the weight and pose.
Makes sense. Understanding how the body holds itself.
And now this is where it gets really specific to the Institute, I think. Islamic ornament and calligraphy.
Oh, wow. Like arabesques, geometric patterns.
Yes. Arabesque, geometric motifs, calligraphic layouts. The exercise could be sketching a mucornis pattern.
Those incredible honeycomb vaults.
Yeah. Or even like a stylized Arabic word.
That's a fascinating blend. Artistic skill meets deep cultural tradition.
It really is. And it all leads to a final project. They call it a spiritual composition.
Okay, bringing it all together.
Seems like it, integrating all the techniques form. Light, texture, maybe blending architecture, nature, calligraphy, whatever speaks to you.
So it's a chance to synthesize everything and make a personal statement. That sounds powerful.
It really does. So look, from just holding a pencil right all the way to this potentially deep, culturally rich final piece, it's quite a comprehensive path. You've got the gist of it now.
A real arc of learning.
Definitely. So here's a thought to leave you with. Forget the subject for a second. How could just the act of sketching, of really looking closely enough to draw something, be its own form of, I don't know, mindful exploration for you?
What might you discover just by picking up a pencil and observing? Something to think about.